Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash is coming to the Alcorn County Fair on Friday, September 17th for a night of EPW wrestling. It all goes down at the Crossroads Arena in Corinth, Mississippi. Get more information at alcorncountyfair.com. September 26th is our return to the Wrestle Center. Don't miss our Halloween television spooktacular where you never know who or what might show up. Tickets are available now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. After the matches, meet us at Dave & Buster's for WWE Extreme Rules. It's free to watch, plus we'll give you a free power card. And go ahead, reserve your seat right now for October 17th. ECW Original and Impact Wrestling's Tommy Dreamer will be at the Wrestle Center, along with WWE's Boogeyman. Tickets are already selling fast for this one. You don't want to miss it. Stay up to date and informed and get your tickets now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
Music is my life, and I bet it's yours too. After all, we're all very complicated beasts. You're not just into wrestling, you're into other stuff too, and that's where the record store comes in. I've got 1,000 CDs or so, and I've been a rock fan for as long as I've been old enough to go to, well, the record store. So every week I close my eyes, stand in front of my collection, and randomly grab a CD. Whatever I pull out. Could be old, could be brand new. It's what I cover in that episode. It could be anything, from Asia to Yes, from John Cougar to Elton John, from Rumors to Weird Al's greatest hits. You just have no idea. I do a little bit of homework on the artist, talk about what they mean to me, and who knows, maybe I've had a chance encounter with one of them. And finally, I review the album track by track. I might confirm that it's one of the greatest albums of all time, or I might conclude that buying that album calls for me to have my head examined. Who knows? So join me, Lance Levine, twice a month right here at the record store, and let me remind you how much the music means to you as well.
Join our Patreon site with the lowest tier being $3. Go to patreon.com/Shootin The Shiznit without a G. We have over 400 episodes uncut and uncensored, and we also give away big prizes. Join today. We can all help prevent suicide. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline provides 24/7 free and confidential support for people in distress, and also prevention and crisis resources for you and your loved ones. Call 1-800-273-8255.
Rollin into Mempho, do it their way. Tell everybody it happens Saturday. There's a rockin' and a rollin', a little funky too. Listen every Saturday, 'cause you got nothing else to do. Woo! Mercy Daddy! Rollin' into Mempho, here are your hosts, BT and RynoJB, Daddy! Woo!
All right. Live for 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Hey, this is the STSPod.club production. I'm BT, and I guess you're to the right of me, right? You're to the right, I'm the left. To the right of me is my co-host with the most, RynoJB. How the hell are you, brother?
I'm doing good. Another Saturday, another blessing. How are you?
Oh, real crazy. This is week 29. Can you believe it? Week 29. We have been sitting down here every week putting together a show, letting everybody either they're loving us or hating us. We don't really care. We just tell us honest opinion every week. I also want to put over real quick, this is episode 292. That's right, 292. So we're coming up to 500. We'll have all kinds of details about the big 500 coming out. I'm excited about it. This week, though, we had the Dynamite show on Monday, which was the live report. What did you see the AEW pay-per-view?
I did.
What did you think about? Because my co-host Lance was there live. All his friends there, all four of them they did not like the Punk match.
I didn't care for it either. Actually, I've been getting a lot of.
Oh my God!
I didn't care for it either. I thought that Darby Allin did a great job of carrying that match and selling it, but Punk didn't do anything that made me say, "Oh, this is why I missed him." But I have this theory that people don't care to see Punk wrestle; they care to hear him talk on the microphone. But that's just my theory.
Might be it, yeah. But they were there live. We got. Actually, I don't know if the Wrestling Observer always puts out the star rating. He put out his star rating either today or it was late last night. Him in California, it's a different. He gave it 3 3/4. That's pretty much where I liked it to be. I didn't give any stars at all because I just watched the show without. I think maybe I don't know. I really love the show, and I love the match, and I think it's because I miss CM Punk so much, and I love Darby Allin, and it was kind of like a fan. But I thought it was a well put together match. There's also a lot of video going on around. If you go back and watch a Bret Hart 1, 2, 3 Kid match,
yeah.
It's the same match. Very similar things that they did together. Both matches I liked a lot. So let me also say that we did a tribute to Bobby Eaton. I'm getting a lot of you did a great job. Thank you is all I can say. Tribute to Bobby Eaton. We're Bobby's friend, who Bobby actually lived with huge amounts of his life after he quit the Midnight Express and kind of retired. Brian Thompson, who helped me start this podcast. Really good show. This Monday we got the record store coming. And we got part of them. We're going to talk about this a little bit later. And you can see the graphic down here, STS Pod Skim Timber. That's Skim Timber. We'll talk about that. Follow us on social media so you'll tell when the episodes are coming out. Let's get started with the show. Man, we do hits. We do this roundtable thing. Hits, misses, MVP, what do you look forward to the most, and thumbs up or thumbs down. Been doing it. This is week 29, as I said. JB, what were your hits?
My hits this week, Skylar's debut. I thought it was good. Debuting in the ring with a lot of drama, a lot of energy. I like this for the women's division. A fresh face coming through and adding a little fire to the women's division and that women's championship. So I can't wait to see what happens next with that. I thought Van Vicious skits. These Van Vicious skits are getting good, baby. That was the hit for me. My man is hitting on double B, but he should be with single B. That's a triple B. Shout out to Jay-Z. That's a Jay-Z.
Wait. Oh, that confused me. But what the hell? Go ahead.
Shout out to Jay-Z. I thought this was the best promo that we got from Austin Lane. Austin Lane cut that promo wanting to face Toomer. And, man, I was buying it. I believe it. I think that Austin Lane, he proves he's the best of the best and giving people an opportunity. But Toomer, he wants to injure people. And that's not what Austin Lane's about. And he wants to go one-on-one with this guy. I want to see that match. I need to see the end result. Also, another hit for me, Derek King in that ring and hitting that super kick. I thought he looked great. I can't wait to see more from him.
All right, man, your hits. Van Bitch is coming off real. I feel kind of dirty when I'm done watching those videos. I think I need, come on, guys. We need some kind of sponsor to help us with the soap, guys. Come on. My hits, I'm going to go right with you with Skylar. Here's what I like about Skylar. Well, there's a lot of things I like about Skylar, but one thing I do like about her is that all of a sudden, she's got a ton of heat within 3 weeks with just coming out, now just doing something, jumping somebody. And now as the match started, it's like, let him go, let him fight. And you don't know why you're saying that, but there's something there with her, not excellent in the ring, but she's got some kind of presence that makes you want to watch her. I like that part about it. I like the big brawl with the posse in the Hollywood horror show. I liked all of that. I loved Hollywood Jimmy's telling Dustin he hated him. For some reason, that was hilarious to me. Dustin also got in trouble. Did you see Dustin said something about he was looking into Skylar And
I bet you were,
I bet
Dustin.
you were, Dustin. Yeah. We got quiet all of a sudden. Danny B, kind of trying to form a team. I love the way this has progressed, and I was like, what is he trying to be his buddy for? But if you listen to all the commentary, you'll understand what's going on. He's trying to be his friend, blah, blah, blah. I like that. I really do. And at the very end, we had Alan Steele. And that interview was so good, as usual. Good on the mic. A lot of stuff going on at the very end. I like the end. That really reminded me the very end of Memphis, old Memphis wrestling with all the brawling and everything. We mentioned something last week. Country Rock is what we mentioned as one of our hits. That was the name of the team, Country Rock. And it's Chris Hayes. I think I said Eric Hayes, and I said something about Connor. Remember, Connor's beat up and still missing. I called and talked to his parents. We still don't know where Connor is. Chris Hayes and Carter Matthews, who actually about 3 or 4 weeks ago were on the show as a tag team. But now they're going to form a tag team and try to be successful in what they do with a tag team name. One of them's rock and roll, one of them's country rock. It'll be fun. Chris, I know a little bit about Chris. Chris, excellent, really good wrestler. Carter is every time I see him, he improves. I seen him wrestle actually Nikki Lane in Newport, did a real good job. So be interesting. We have another team with a team name. I like that kind of stuff. All right, misses. What about you, Rhino? Any misses this week?
My miss this week was actually one of your hits, Danny B. Good and Derek King. I completely, when you explained it like that, when you listen to the commentary and that Danny B. Good has actually been trying to be friends with Derek King, so okay, I looked at it more. My perception of it was he was trying to get an answer from him. Why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't we speaking? Why won't you address me? And we never got an answer for why that was. They just were speaking backstage with each other as friends.
I agree. There was I'm going a little bit there. I'm telling my own story, I think. But if you listen to all the commentary, I agree 100%. At first, I did not. I was like, what the hell just happened? We got Danny B and Derek backstage. But if you listen to the commentary, if you throw all that together, it actually makes sense. But you have to throw it all together with listen to what Dustin says about the story.
For sure. I think I just was disappointed that we didn't get that bridge to, okay, how did they start talking? When he walked in the room,
right.
Derek King was there, how did he address him? I think just missing that little bit right there. And it was leaning more so towards that they were going to have a match together, it seemed like. It seemed like there was going to be.
Well, they had that match on Saturday night, remember? And he made a comment about that. We didn't really say that, but he walked away. Right. Derek super kicked him and walked away. It really didn't finish the match. So that's I know there was a stretch there. I agree 100%. I'm just telling you that's what they're trying to get. I think they should have done a video piece, and they may do one where we go from A to B to Z, and we kind of see what's going on. But, yeah, I can see where that's a miss, yeah.
But I will also say that I do like the pairing. I think the pairing is great, even with Danny B telling Derek King in the match, no, don't do the power driver. Don't do it. Having somebody right there, keeping his head on straight. Man, that's a beautiful team right there.
I agree 100%. Both guys are I'm a fan of both guys. Like I said, I've worked backstage with both of them, professionals. Danny B is one of those guys. I've never worked anything with Danny. Derek, I have. But both of the guys just professional backstage. My business, I want to ask you something, and it may be my TV, but everything looked a little darker around the interview booth. Was that true, or am I just thinking it was a little darker, or it just looked a little darker to me? It does on the YouTube too. I'm just looking at YouTube right now. Yeah. Everything looked a little darker around the interview booth, and I don't know why. You know what? I understand, and this is kind of my big miss. Is I understand why we finished the tag team match the way we finished the tag team match with the kendo sticks, and they got tired of blah, 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 and a DQ so that the Allied forces will get a new a tag team match. That's the reason why. I understand it. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't like the finish. I hate to say this, I just didn't like the Young Goats match this week because it was a total different pacing. I'm so used to the Young Goats, the taking the heat, getting the hot tag, boom, boom, boom. And then when it slowed down, it never picked up again. And so it was just total miss for me. I hope to see these guys. That their second match may be better, but to me, it was just all of a sudden we slowed. Nothing wrong with the match. Let me go back. Nothing really wrong with what they did. I think they say young goats, I look for something totally different than what they did today. All right, before we get into MVP, let me tell you about, it's on there, the STS Pod Skimtimber. One lucky winner. You have to be a Patreon member, or we have this big promo going with Cash App. You see that? Cash is the cash sign, the dollar sign, BTSTS. If you give us $5, you'll get a turn on the wheel. That's $5. If you never used the Cash App, never used it, you use that code and you'll get $5. So it's almost like you enter the contest for free. There's a T-shirt. We'll give away a wrestling mask. There's wrestling buddies. You see those tag team toys over there, belts, the tag team title belts. You'll get a call from the Skimahorns, a call from them. They'll either do a promo on you or say, hey, there's all kinds of stuff, over $100, and all you got to do with Cash App is $5. All right, buddy, who was your MVP?
My MVP this week were actually the Young Goats. What we saw differently, I feel like what we saw differently from them this week was aggression, was that we're not here to play around. We're here to be tag team champions and remain tag team champions. And we're not taking any mess from anybody. I think last week, Aaron Roberts said, look, anybody who wants some, come get some. And we see how they were treated. They came back this week. It wasn't about wrestling. It wasn't about hot tags. It was about getting revenge. And so though they're champions, I don't think they're trying to be your cookie cutter champions in the sense of, all right, let's have a wrestling match and let's finish this. I think, hey, look, if you guys are trying to scrap, we can step in that ring, but don't be surprised when we're ready to scrap back with you. I like that attitude from them. I liked a little bit different, but like you said, they shine in tag team wrestling and with that pace that they have. So hopefully, I'm hoping we get that built up in the near future, but they're my MVP this week.
All right, you got the Young Goats, and I can see where, I see where you went there. I really like what you said. I'm the opposite. I'd rather see them not in the ring doing that. Like I said, nothing wrong with the match. This is the fan of me saying, this is what I like the Young Goats. My MVP is going to be Eugene, and why? Because I know it's all a storyline, but he set up all those matches, and you almost had, we've got a trios match coming. Hey, let me just tell you, RynoJB, that's the cool way of saying 6-man tag now. Okay.
Okay.
Trios.
Okay.
Can you? Trios.
Trio.
Yeah. There we go. Trios match. Eugene against Johnny Dotson, which will be all comedy. It'll be fun stuff. And then a triple threat we have with putting a title on the line with Alan Steele, Mike Anthony, and the gun show. It should be fun. Trios match should be really fun. I can't wait to see what they do with Marco's always fun in the ring and watch. And I like the way they use him in limited basis on AEW, and hopefully that's what they'll do here. Before we go to thumbs up, thumbs down, I didn't say this. I said it on Twitch, but I didn't say this about Skimtimber. Is that the Skimahorns are scheduled to be on at least 3 shows with me. So it'll be fun. It's all fun and games, and we'll have a fun time. All right, buddy. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
We got to do our next week.
Oh, yeah, there we go. What do you look forward to next week? I got excited because I just listed what I was getting, what I was looking forward to next week. Go ahead.
Next week, I'm looking forward to that triple threat match. I thought that Gun Show, Mike Anthony, and the champ Alan Steele, they brought a presence at the end of that show. Like you said earlier, reminded me of that exciting Memphis wrestling format. The yelling, the screaming, the brawl. What's going to happen next week? Will the champ remain victorious? I mean, you got to give it up to Alan Steele. He has had just a death grip on that title. And again, he's got friends. I don't know about the Gun Show. I don't know about Mike Anthony, about their friends. You got to look out. You got to look out for Alan Steele and company when that title's on the line. But I'm looking forward to that next week.
Me too. Exactly. Alan Steele's been pinned a couple of times, but not for the belt. They've done a good job putting him over as champ, putting him over as the first champ, being a veteran that he is. And then ever who takes that belt is going to be big time over. We talked about this before when the build, since winning the belt and the constant build of the baby face or baby faces or whatever Mike Anthony is. By the way, I did not say this in hits, but that Mike Anthony can punch left and right. Did you see that? He gives you left punches and right punches. That's the kind of guy I wouldn't want to fight in a real fight. So you just think you know it's coming, and it comes from the other. Really good with Johnny Dotson was bumping all over the place. But what I'm looking forward to next is the same thing I talked about with Eugene making the matches. The trios match, Eugene and Dotson, and the triple threat will be – that is a great show. That's one of those shows where we already know what's going to be on it. We're super excited. We can't wait till next Saturday. So thumbs up or thumbs down. To me, I'm going to go ahead and I'm giving you a thumbs just right there, like you've been talking about last 2 weeks. And why I'm saying that is it was good for what it was. This show was designed to build next week's show. So it did exactly what it was supposed to do.
That's why I give it a thumbs up. I thought it was a good, solid build, and I'm looking forward to next week. I think it's going to be explosive.
Oh, it's we know 3 of the matches. What else will they do? And, with, like I said, you're going to look at all comedy with Eugene and Dotson, probably. The trios match, I loved you cut my hair, I thought that was hilarious. You cut my freaking hair is what, and then he said something, bro, I was cracking up. But yeah, the posse's always fun. And then we got Marco Stun in there, and then all the Hollywood, Hollywood Jimmy said, I hate you, Dustin Starr. I just cracked up. Hollywood Jimmy has been used like we talked about. That one time he comes out, he's so good. One time per show. Now that's fine. It's perfect. So, all right, we're going to get off here. We want to thank everyone. Same bat time, same bat channel, Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time on the Best Little Wrestling Podcast. Be there. And as everyone knows, I love my mama.
Me too.
Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash is coming to the Alcorn County Fair on Friday, September 17 for a night of EPW wrestling. It all goes down at the Crossroads Arena in Corinth, Mississippi. Get more information at alcorncountyfair.com. September 26th is our return to the Wrestle Center. Don't miss our Halloween television spooktacular where you never know who or what might show up. Tickets are available now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. After the matches, meet us at Dave & Buster's for WWE Extreme Rules. It's free to watch, plus we'll give you a free power card. And go ahead, reserve your seat right now for October 17th. ECW Original and Impact Wrestling's Tommy Dreamer will be at the Wrestle Center, along with WWE's Boogeyman. Tickets are already selling fast for this one. You don't want to miss it. Stay up to date and informed, and get your tickets now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
This episode is also brought to you by SpunkLube.com. Remember, when you're getting funky like a monkey, if you know what I mean, use Spunky. That's right. Go to www.spunklube.com and tell them STS Pod sent you. You want the best, you got the best. The best little wrestling podcast in the business. All episodes on www.stspod.club. Did you enjoy that episode? Cash App us at $BTSTS. If you've never downloaded the Cash App, download it today. You'll get a free, that's right, a free $5 for using the code $BTSTS. That's $BTSTS. Join our Patreon site with the lowest tier being $3. Go to patreon.com/Shootin The Shiznit without a G. We have over 400 episodes uncut and uncensored, and we also give away big prizes. Join today. Hey, that was another great episode of Shootin The Shiznit. Thank you for listening, and thank you to all our sponsors. A big shout out to Bob McGee at Pro Wrestling's Between the Sheets. Remember, you can reach us on Twitter at ComicBookMarkBT, Instagram at BT Shootin The Shiznit. That's right, Shootin The Shiznit without a G. Facebook Shootin The Shiznit, and Facebook Cool Kids Wrestling and MMA Talk. If we don't like you in that group, first you have to ask to get in. If we don't like you, we'll kick you out. All of the episodes are at one place, and that's www.stspod.club. Podcast Roll Call. Who's Right Podcast. Po Boys Podcast. P3 Radio, my buddies Richard and Josh. My World with Conrad Thompson and my friend Jeff Jarrett. Lance's favorite include Nickology, Rock Solid, Playlist Wars, I'm Fat Podcast. Hey guys, remember, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.